Hi guys, don't get a fright. I'm going to be in the frame of the camera in like 3 seconds. So, I'm a little bit nervous. So here's my face. This is me. Right, today, wait a minute, what are we doing today? Intentions and whether the person who's got, depending on their intentions, what they're going to do, whether they're going to approach, or if it's not a nice person, maybe it'll be something else. I don't know. Just I'm going to use tea leaf cards and message cards. These are the message cards, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, right, they're all backwards though. Why are you backwards? Honestly, you're a nightmare. Right, we're going to use message cards, tea leaf cards, the pendulum, the charms, and you're all going to pick a deck, alright? So, we just pick a deck, and then we'll get into what your situation is, and if it doesn't resonate, then just pick another pile, obviously. And if anybody wants a private reading, the details are in the description box below. So let's get on with the reading. Right, so pile 1 is the Good Tarot. Pile 2 is the Prisma Tarot, which is my personal favourite deck. And pile 3 is the, what is this? The Green Witch Tarot. I've been trying to get hold of that, the Spellcaster's Tarot. But every time I go to look at it, it's out of stock for some reason. It was the same with that Everyday Witch Tarot that I've got as well. That every time I went to look for it, it was just, it wasn't there. Like why you do this to me? But there you go. Okay, so let's go on to pile number 1 to start. Right, tea leaf, you need to get out of the way. Right, okay, pile 1, let's do your cards. Oh, no. Alright. I want 6 cards for this pile. Are you making me choose this one? Okay. You know what, I really hope that fucking snail doesn't come out today, because I can't be arsed with him today. Like, I'm not in the mood for slow and steady. Sometimes, can you just come rushing in and like a knight in shining armour and just sweep me off my feet? Is that a thing we could try? No? Because the amount of readings that I do, and every time that flipping snail comes out, it's just like, what are you doing? Right. Okay, pile 1. What is the intentions of your person, and are they going to approach you? And again, this could be a love interest, or it could be somebody not a love interest as well. The 7 of Water. Okay, and the 8 of Air. Okay, for fuck's sake, really. And the Page of Air. Oh well, that's a consolation, I suppose. Strength card. The Messenger of Earth, and the 6 of Water. Excuse my sniffing, by the way, I'm still getting over the flu. The 6 of Water, this would suggest that this person who's coming towards you, or their intentions and whether they're going to approach you or not, they are possibly your soulmate or your twin flame. What, tea leaf, why are you so difficult? It's just such an enormous deck. Hold on a minute. Yeah, so I think they look as if they are potentially your soulmate or your twin flame. It depends on what you feel about the situation and whether or not you like to use labels. Okay, thank you very much. And I think this person, it might be a third party situation. I hate to say it. Because it seems like this person has got options of some description, and they're sort of stuck in their head about the whole situation, about what to do. So they might be blowing hot and cold with you. Part of them part of them wants to be strong enough to cut through all the bullshit, but they're quite immature at this moment. They might be younger than you, male or female, but they could also be older than you, but they're just really immature in the terms of their behaviour and the way that they're handling the situation. They're trying to be, but it could also be that they want to sort of grow forward and be brave enough to sort of cut through all the crap that they're putting you through so that they can be stable, and like their intention is to sort of be stable and come into the connection. But they've got choices to make with the Sun and the Water, and they're stuck in their head about it right now. So this, I think this is a third party situation, unfortunately. But you know, you feel how you feel. I mean, you're not going to get any judgment from me for what your heart wants. Right, let's go tea leaf. Right. It says a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So that would suggest that this person might in fact make the choice to move forward with you towards the Six of Cups, because it feels like the stuff they're choosing between in this energy here is two different people. There's one that's their soulmate and one that's not, and they're really caught up in their head about it. So yeah, but if they do leave this person in the current energy, then they could end up asking you to marry them and then marrying you eventually. Once they make the choice. Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So yeah, I mean, if I don't get any very bad vibes off of this reading in the slightest. But also just, you know your situation better than anybody, so just make sure that you use your intuition to be safe. And if the situation doesn't feel right, don't go ahead with it, because obviously it's not going to resonate for everybody. But Vine, seek out information that will help you. So again, it's following on from the unicorn card, is just to be safe. Don't make any rash decisions. Or if you're thinking about giving this person an ultimatum and scaring them into leaving their person that they're with now, it might not work out for the better. That's the other thing that's just coming to my mind, because I'm getting a lot of different things for a lot of different people here. Bird perched. So this is waiting for news, package or a letter. I wonder if your situation is that you've already given them an ultimatum as well, for some of you. And it could be that you're waiting for their answer. Or they've promised you that they're going to end it with their person that they're with just now, and you're waiting on them telling you that that's happened, but you've not necessarily heard anything from them just yet. And then we have Rooster, which is an arrogant, boastful person that you should not cross. And we have Lion, which is time to act. So this person's trying to be stable and grounded and be a better person and move forward, but they might be sort of in a narcissistic energy right now. Not necessarily that they are narcissists, is not what I'm saying, but you know, people have their moments where they're a bit self-centered. And then Lion is time to act. So time to act over the Six of Water for me would be that this person knows they need to come towards you, and because it's a Lion, it's also relative to the Strength card, which to me tells me yet again that whoever you're dealing with is trying to make a decision, and they're trying to be able to come towards you because they don't want to lose it. You as their person, like they know what you are, but they might be just being difficult. So right, let's do yes and no cards just now on the pendulum. Yes, now, yes, now, yes, now. I'm allowed to speak like that, by the way, because my entire family is from West Bromwich. Just before anybody says anything about it. I'm Scottish because I was born here, but my family are from West Bromwich. And I've grew up listening to that accent all my life. Right. Is this person going to make a move soon towards the viewer? Ow. Right, I don't think we're going to need those ones, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Which one's the pendulum? No, yes, no, yes, no, 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 no. Okay. Your person is not going to make a move in the very near future. I'm not getting the energy that it's not going to be never. It's going to be, it's a case of that they're still trying to build up the strength to do it. And they're really caught up in their head about it. So the choices that they've got to make. So which is what we already said in reading anyway, but we'll see if there's any messages from your person to this. I feel like anybody who's watching this, you know who this is. So we'll see what the cards have to say. I'm trying to do the honourable thing. This person might have kids. But even then, he still wants to leave, but he wants to make sure that his kids are looked after as well, or that it doesn't destroy the family dynamic, and that maybe if he was to split up with their partner that they're with, they've got kids with, or that they've even got financial assets with, they don't want to try and like end up with less than they should get by causing the marriage or the relationship to break down. That's what I feel with that one. But it's not that they're not going to do it, it's just that they're having a really difficult time and maybe space is what they need. I am a better person because of you. So since they've met you, they do feel like it's like you've maybe had really deep conversations with this person, and it's like they think that everything they've told you and you haven't judged them for it. And they've always felt like bad for some of the stuff they've done, but you've made them feel like they're not bad. And they're normal, and that they deserve to be happy no matter what they've done. You inspire me. It's the last card, so that's nice. But yeah, this is a really mixed energy reading. It's just like, let's do charms and letters. I better stop doing that because I'll spill one. Right. What are you doing? Right. My God. So we've definitely got a twin flame soulmate past life relationship here. You might have current memories with this person, but if you don't, it's past life stuff. But if you have been seeing this person on the side, they could be just thinking about all the good times that you've had together. They're probably quite stable financially, but only where they are. Could be an earth sign. I think they do want to come forward and communicate with the blue bead there, even though it's tiny, you can't really see it. What else have we got? What's the letters? We've got T, Z, and G. We've got a lot of letters actually. Maybe that's why the energies are so much different storylines coming through, because there's so many blinking people for this pile. And then we've got O, A, X, Y, P, F, and T. So if any of those are initials of your person or they make any sense to you, then there's also numbers on them. We've got 1, 10, 2, 8, 3 and 4 throughout the letters. So if any of those numbers make any sense to you as well, that could be beneficial to you. And this is my charm of taking chances in love, because it's a green dice and it relates to the heart chakra. And it's also, luck of the draw. Luck of the draw, luck of the roll, whatever. I don't care, right? This person wants to take a chance either way. They would like to be more connected to you. They are already connected to you spiritually. There might even be some kind of telepathy between the two of you as well, because you are connected so much and like twin flamey. You light this person up, you make them happy, you illuminated their whole life, you changed their perspective of everything, including themselves, which is probably what the You Inspire Me card is about. You know, I feel like this person, maybe they haven't always been the best person in the world, or they think they haven't been, and they've beat themselves up about stuff that's not really that bad. And you've just illuminated them, and you gave them this sense of love that they haven't had before, and they've been able to grow a little bit since then. I'm sorry about all the sniffing. They could be a water sign as well as an earth sign, or have those things in their chart as well. But there is to be forward movement. There is to be courage to do that. But we've got all the symbols of movement and having courage to move forward and do that and just take flight and be free. But they need to open up a bit more first. Not only to themselves and you, but to their partner about what they want to do with their lives, and that's to move away from them. But they don't want to do it in a way that's going to destroy their assets, or the amount that they can get from those assets when they split up with this person, or anything that would destroy their children, or their ability to see their children. I'm getting that as well. But they are ready for new beginnings. They are full of love for you, and they are sort of playing a waiting game right now, because even they don't know how to move forward. So, I don't know what the timer is on my phone. I'll just have a wee look. My God, I've been going for ages on this one. Okay, let's go for another. Right, so that's pile 1. Thank you for watching, and if anybody does want a private reading, the details are in the description below. And I'm more than happy to read for anybody that wants me to read for them. Otherwise, let's move on to pile number 2. Okay. Hey pile 2, so it's Prisma Tarot time. I love Prisma Tarot, I do. If anybody wants a reading, private reading, the link is in the description. I don't charge a lot. Let's get going. What's that? Right, okay. I want 6 cards today, please. Thank you, my lovelies. And what else? That one? This one. And the last one, okay. You bought that. Right. Okay. Let's see what your person's intentions are and whether they're going to approach or not in the near future. Okay. Well, your person, I feel like they've got a lot of emotions for you. And you know about each other. You know who this person is. They've got a lot of emotion and a lot of passion. But they're also thinking about something else. This person that is on your mind, they might be, or they might have been through a lot, is basically what I'm trying to say here. I'm literally just like full of this weird like movement, like emotional movement, like they've been through a lot and they're kind of just feeling like they're bobbing around in a giant sea and they don't know how to get out of it. They might be struggling, trying to find strength. Trying to find strength and stability, and they feel a lot of emotions towards not only what they've been through but towards you as well, and passion. That's the general consensus with that, yeah. In some readings, you know, some piles you get more out of them than others. But the first pile, I feel like I was reading for a hell of a lot of people in that one. It was a third party situation. But this one seems like a lot less here. Right, okay. That one, and that one, and that one. And any of these, and oh, they're not that one. Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay. Right. So, yeah, I feel like this person is going through a lot at the point where they've met you. Sort of like the chapter of their life that you've walked in on isn't the best one. And they might have been through a bad time with another person, but their intentions towards you are honourable, are good, are emotional and passionate based, and also, but they're still trying to work towards stability and strength to get there from where they've been. That's what I'm picking up. And again, I don't always read the definitive meanings of the cards. I sometimes will read intuitively as well. Right, so we've got triumph over troubles and obstacles in the ego here. Now, I feel like this belongs over the Four of Cups here. It's, yeah, I mean, I feel like this person's been through a lot at this point, but it's like you're willing to help them as well. I'm getting a vibe from the viewer that you're sort of there, willing to be stable, while this person gets back on their feet, basically. And goldfish is increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So this person is growing. They're trying to get to this stable Six of Pentacles here, where they're sort of building themselves back up again. Jug is a light-hearted, carefree time. So this person has, with their emotions or the emotions that you've ignited in them, they're feeling a lot lighter and better than they have before. Like, especially with the Seven of Wands, they've sort of been jumping from post to post, pillar to post. They feel like they've never had any stability. They've never had any place to wait where they can just lay their head or have a quiet, comfortable life. Like the thing I'm getting is, like, you know, I just want a boring life. Not boring as in like never does anything, but boring as in like nothing terrible always happens. Somebody who wants to be with them, somebody who wants to support them and their choices that they make in life. Things like that, because I feel like this person's maybe really had a rough time. The most difficult part of a situation is over, so this person is finding the strength to get over the fact of what's happened to them, and they're realising that they're getting there. And that's their intentions. Their intentions is to come towards you and to be with you, but their also intentions is to work themselves forward so that they feel like they're good enough to actually fully be with you. They might have some kind of complex about feeling inferior to you, because maybe you're further ahead in life than they are. That could be a thing as well. A handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. So for those of you who don't know who your person is, but I feel like a lot of you do know, then, you know, there could be somebody new coming into your workplace that you meet, and just out of the blue they've become your next beau. Tree, affairs with family. So this person could have been through some stuff with their family or a past spouse, or their children. Maybe they've split up with their partner and their children are suffering, or their partner's being difficult and not allowing them access, that kind of thing. Or it could be to do with financial stuff as well. That's what I'm feeling like. So let's see. Okay, is pile 2's person going to come towards them soon if they're not already together with this person? I feel like some of you are already with this person, but because of the difficulties they're having, you're kind of struggling a little bit, but not so much that you would walk away. But for those who don't know whether this person's ever going to be with them or going to get past their stuff that they've got going on, this is for you. Right. Is the person going to come towards pile 2? Years for pile 2. Yes. Okay, that's a very clear yes. Pile 1 got a no, but that was like... But it wasn't that they're not going to come towards, it was just that they were, you know, going to be slow about it. Yeah, so your person is going to come towards you because they are, you know, getting over the most difficult part of their situation now. And they are starting to feel better in their life and what they can do with it. So that's good. Now let's see what we've got for the card, the charms. Okay, so this person would like a new beginning. I think that one day they would like to be, you know, with you, as in like married and stuff like that. I feel like this could be a past life relationship as well. They are moving forward in all aspects of their life, and that includes you. And even if you're with this person, if they're struggling a little bit still, they are going to start moving forward soon. They're going to have this growth spurt here that we can see in the charm, so that's good. They do feel like they're taking a lot of risks, but their intentions are honourable. Their intentions are love. And again, new beginning symbols as well. This person might play an instrument or really enjoy music or singing or something like that. Or maybe you've got a song that you love together. Bow ties are cool. So we've got communication in the blue, and we've got this person might be a little bit eccentric or just slightly, you know, different to other people, but not in a bad way. And your letters are Y, A, X, Y, and I. I don't know if any of them are your initials or their initials. The numbers on here are also 4, 1, and 8, respectively, of all the cards here, the letters. So if any of them are relevant, that might be helpful. There is celebration to come in this connection, but it's just this person needs time to be getting over things before they can be this stable love for you and this general stable person. They could be an earth sign, but they do want to be committed to you. You are the light in their life, like with pile 1 actually, and you are their princess, really, their queen or their king, and their other half, they're like a psychic connection, a bit like with labradorite, but with amethyst it's not quite as powerful as a labradorite, but it's still there. So I hope that was helpful to pile 2. Just going to check the time. Okay, that was a decent enough time, I reckon. Okay, so that was you, pile 2. Oh, wait a minute. You know what I haven't done? What a fud. I've not done the message cards. Right, any message cards? Right, that one, this one, and that one. Okay. That's what. Feck. I will give you stability. What have I just been talking about the whole reading? About stability and this person wanting to be stable and find stability and be able to, like, they might just feel like they're less than you because they don't have enough to give or something. I'm a better person because of you, and you're all I've ever wanted. So you've given this person a better sense of who they can be or who they want to be. And you embody everything that they've ever wanted in a person or a partner. So, okay, pile 2, that's you this time. So if anybody does want a private reading, the details are in the description box below. And thank you for watching, and I will see you again for another free reading soon. Bye. So, pile 3. Hiya. So, if anybody wants a private reading, the details are in the description box below, as usual, and we'll get on with your reading for now. This deck is so slidey. Right, okay. Right, both of them? No bother. I've got this whole deck upside down. What have I done that? No, I haven't. I thought it was upside down. It's not. Don't know why I thought that, but alright. Right. What one? This one? See what I mean? It's so slidey. Right. Tea leaf and thought cards. Right. So, what are the intentions of your person? And are they going to approach you soon? Right, the Ace of Chalices, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Oh my fucking god! What the actual fuck? So this is like I don't even, reading's done. I don't even need to explain this, man. What the actual hell is? But this person's intentions are love, marriage, a home, stability, passion, wish fulfillment, the wheel is turning in your favour. Like, this person literally wants, their intention is to have everything with you. Everything that is good. Like, I don't even need to do anymore. Like, it's there. So, pile 3, you're a lucky set of bitches and dudes. Right, those ones, that one, and that one. How many is that? 3, 4? Right, next one. Right, you are one lucky set of pile 3s here because... Right, that one turned over. Your person's got really good intentions for you, and you're their dream, their wish, their I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your fantasy. I forgot the name of the person that sings that, but it's there. January might be a time of the year to look out for. They might spring this on you. I feel like you might already be with this person, or at the very least friends with this person. But in January, they might spring it on you that they like you. Or if you're already with this person, they could be asking you to marry them. Money will be coming to you. So the Wheel of Fortune is bringing you fortune. Way! Oh, I want some of that, actually. So yeah, this person they might have money themselves. They might be older than you as well. I don't know why I'm saying that. There's no cards here to tell me that. I just thought I would say it. We've got the Bull card, which is do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. So you might be... What am I getting on that? You might be with this person, but other people won't like it. And they're going to try and sort of make you run away, but you won't. From the situation. You will receive a gift, probably from this person. You might even be taking a little holiday together or some time away, because there might be some backlash from you to being together. I'm getting a sense of like forbidden love, but I'm not getting a third party. So it might be a work-based situation where maybe the workplace is difficult, as in like they don't allow co-workers to date. Or you're in some kind of situation where one isn't allowed to date the other because of their position or something like that. You know, like authority or... but the situation around that would be temporary, because what you've got together is too powerful for anybody to try and wreck it. That's what I'm seeing. This pile is going to be a lot quicker than the other two, I'll tell you that, because there's so much nice here as well. So what does the person have to tell pile 3? Oh, good grief. Right. No, they've got 5 cards. I only pulled 3 for the other ones. Right. They're saying they should have been more honest. So I don't know if maybe in the beginning that they were maybe a bit standoffish, or they didn't know how to be with you. They might have been a bit hot and cold, and they finally sort of... Maybe that's what the January thing's about as well. Maybe they were hiding feelings, but they're thawing out now. And they're able to be more honest with you about how they feel. But you've always known who this person is, and you've always known how that you would be together. We've got My Eyes Have Always Followed You Around the Room. That's a Noel Gallagher song. It's called If I Had a Gun, I think. If I had a gun, I'd shoot a hole into the sun, and love would burn this city down for you. My eyes have always followed you around. I fucking love that song. They say I don't know how I feel, but I feel like that relates to this first part, where they were just, if they were a bit difficult or they were maybe unreadable, they just weren't sure how to deal with what they were feeling. They were sort of denying it to themselves, even though they knew how they felt. And what was I just saying? I worry about what people will say and think. That this is a situation where if they were to be with you, there's some kind of rules against it. I was just saying that, and he worries what people will say or do or think if, you know, but it feels like this is what they want with you, all this other stuff, but they worry about coming forward, and they're trying to do the right thing. But I feel like even regardless of the rules, this person's going to come towards you anyway, and do it anyway. So is this person going to come forward relatively soon for pile 3, if they aren't already together? If you are already together, you might have already been through that phase, because again, this is a general reading. So are they going to come towards pile 3 soon? Yes, they are going to come towards you soon, pile 3. So that's nice to know. So your person is going to come forward soon. Right, past life relationship, twin flame. Might have been a bit of a helter-skelter ride for some of you. Like, you knew how you felt, but they just wouldn't. And you knew they felt something as well, but they just refused to believe it. And we've got P, I and Q as well. They would like to be committed, especially with the 4 of Wands. They would like, this is their, their intentions, their feelings, their thoughts, their Geronimo. They want to communicate for some of you if you're not already with them, or they haven't already admitted what they were doing, feeling, whatever. Depends what stage you're in this storyline as well. We've got Geronimo, so taking a chance. This reminds me of the Fool card in the tarot deck, and it's also about communication with the blue. So, and also the numbers on the letters are 1, 3 and 10, so I don't know if you see repeating numbers or anything like that to do with this person. They're passionate about you. They want to be stable and committed with you. They want new growth. There might be a psychic connection between the two of you. They could be well off, might be older, and they are going to open up about their feelings soon, which we already had the pendulum confirm. But yeah, that's pretty much pile 3. And if anybody wants a private reading, the details are in the description box below. And I will see you in the next video.